Hi, my name is Kevin Powers, and I'm making a video in response to Courtney Powers, my wife's priorities video. I'd like to share a little bit about my priorities currently and what I'm going to be working towards. My first priority is my work right now, either going to work or finding a new job because it's just not cutting it alone, so I need something else. I worry about things, paying the bills, providing for my family, and that's a big stress for me. But sometimes, even though I like my job, I need to switch to something that's gonna make me feel like I'm doing a good job and make me feel that I'm actually taking care of my little family. And my second thing is my kids. What they're doing every day, if they're behaving, setting them up for future success, those kind of things that every parent does and wants for their kids it's just a huge focus. Sometimes if one of my kids is going through something, whether it's they want something or they need something, and I don't always handle it the right way, but that's a lot of my focus. I just kind of come home from work. I try to help out the best I can with the kids, but I get stressed sometimes, so that's something that's been on one of my priorities. Another big focus is my daughter's gymnastics. She's just so good at it. She's in a class that's much older than she is, and she's doing really good. And so I'm always thinking, how can we practice this at home so she can go to gymnastics and be that much better the next week? As she's getting older, what can she be a part of next is what I'm thinking about. And so, I ask her. She plays on her balance beam every day. But sometimes I say, hey, can you show me a flamingo? She stands on one leg. She did it for 30 seconds one time. And I'm proud of her. And that's why I like her to, practice every day and have fun with it. But I try not to be too hard on her because she's only 3. But also a priority of mine, which is much like my demographic, 18 to 35, is video games. I love video games. I play all the time. I'm even halfway through my video game design degree in college, but it's been such a part of my life that I got to scale back a little bit. I got to make room for other things in my life. So that's why it's one of my old priorities. And in a second, I'll be telling you my new priorities coming. My last current priority is my wife, but not so much in a good way. Just kind of like in her video, she said I was one of her priorities, but not in a good way. She's been my priority in, a not so great way. Just her physical needs have come before her emotional needs. And I'm always focused on, hey, do you need a drink? Do you need some medicine? Do you need help around the house when she's not doing so good? But those things shouldn't be such a priority that I focus on what she needs physically more than, hey, how are you feeling today? Those kind of emotional needs that everyone needs people to build them up and keep in touch with them. So which brings me to the 5 priorities that I would like to have and that I am working towards. The first one being having a full and sincere relationship with Lord Jesus Christ. My first 5 priorities, they had nothing to do with God. They had nothing to do with my priorities, and that's something that's important to me. Not to everybody, but for me, I want to make that a priority in my life because I know that when that's my main focus and that's what I'm building towards, everything else is going to fall into place. My second priority is going to be to my wife, and much in the same way, a fulfilling, sincere relationship with my wife, and not just, hey, what do you need, but like, what do you want? What do you like? Even people who have been together for, 50 years can always learn something new or be reminded of something they forgot maybe years ago. So that's what I want my second priority to be about. My third is both of my kids equally. Right now my son, he's into pacifiers, and my daughter, she's into gymnastics and running around. And whatever stage they are in life, I want them to know that I want to support them and I want to help them get to where they want to be. He doesn't care about which pass it is, within reason. He doesn't care what color it is. He just, wants that one end of it. But my daughter, she likes leotards. She likes different kinds. She wants to be able to do different moves. So I have to build her up in confidence and, obviously dress her appropriately. So my fourth priority is, this ministry video right here. I want to be doing ministry like I used to be doing, but maybe someday in a degree that's as great or maybe even greater. I've done youth ministry, I've done music ministry. My wife and I even did a homeless ministry. But I want to get out there, whether it's through the magic of YouTube or Facebook. I want to push the kingdom further, with the gifts that I've been given. Whether it's my personality, whether it's music on YouTube, whether it's something that I'm doing with my wife or with my kids. I want it to reflect onto Christ, just how great he's been in our life, and be ever so thankful. And in a way, just be transparent so that people will look through me and see Christ. Be like, hey, there's something about this guy that I haven't seen before. What's that about? So my fifth priority right now, I want it to be school. I want to go back to school. I want to finish my degree. A lot of jobs, even, you just need a degree. It doesn't have to be in anything specific. You just need some kind of bachelor's degree. So one of my priorities is I want to think about going back to school. I want to pray about it, which goes back to my first priority. I want to make sure that is what the Lord wants of me. So that concludes my 5 priorities. I hope that you guys will pray for me. Hope that you guys will like and comment on our YouTube channel. And have a great day.